Bonjour tout le monde, c'est moi Charlotte et aujourd'hui nous allons regarder 5 mèmes que j'ai trouvés sur la page Facebook qui s'appelle J'aime le français et vous allez voir bien sûr que je porte ma petite fille ici, excusez-moi mais elle est un peu malade en ce moment et je fais ce que je peux pour qu'elle soit à l'aise. Donc vous allez entendre probablement ces petits ronflements car elle dort. Ok, donc on y va. Okay, so club members and anyone who's watching, today we're looking at 5 memes from the Facebook page which is called J'aime le français. I'll put a link under here. So j'aime le français. It's a really busy page with lots of really fun content. So I've chosen 5 memes here. We've got I think three funny ones and 2 just nice kind of serious ones. So the first one we're going to look at is actually this one here, okay? So I've taken the images and I've put the link down to the page where you'll be able to see them all on the posts as they appear on this page. So here we have lire. This is kind of a serious one, I guess. Lire, voilà. Lire des livres. Lire des livres. Let's see if we can get a bit clearer on that. Voilà. Okay. So here we have a kind of play on words, I guess. Lire means reading. Des livres means books, reading books, or read books. So it's kind of giving you advice here. Lire des livres, read them. And then here we've got lire, which is the verb, again, reading, can be used as a noun, okay? So it's followed by the verb délivrer. Délivrer means to liberate or to release or to, how else would you translate it? To free, okay? To free something, to release something, to liberate something or someone. So this sounds the same as this. Des livres, some books or books. Des livres. So what we've got there in the second part is an accent, accent aigu, an acute accent over the E in délivrer. But because the verb lire is used as a noun, the verb that follows it, délivrer, is conjugated in the present tense in the third person singular, he, she, or it. So the process or the act of reading, lire, in English sounds like a noun, but it's the present continuous, if you like, or the gerund form of the verb to read. So in French you just use the whole verb there, okay? You don't need to say lisant, which is like the present like the participle. Instead you just use the verb to read, lire. So lire des livres, reading books, or read books. Lire des livres, because reading liberates, okay, or it's freeing. So I really like that one. Probably my favourite actually. Then the second one we've got is similar. It's about reading. Un enfant, so un enfant, a child, qui lit, un enfant qui lit, so who, or a child that reads, from the verb lire. That's the third person singular, conjugating it in the present tense of in the he, she, or it conjugation. An infant or a child, un enfant qui lit, sera un adulte qui pense. So sera, if you're not sure what that is, it's from the verb to be, être. And you might want to think of the Spanish song, or the song with the Spanish words in it, que sera, sera, because the verb is very similar. It means to be. So will be in the future tense. Un enfant qui lit sera, so this is the French obviously, but it sounds very similar to the Spanish, and that's on que sera, and it's essentially the same thing. A child who reads will be un adulte qui pense. An adulte, well, that looks almost the same as English, an adult, grown up, who thinks. Okay, so we've got two nice pictures here which are about reading. Un enfant qui lit sera un adulte qui pense. And lire, voilà. Lire des livres, lire des livres. I like those two. So the other three are a bit sort of sillier. So let's look at those. So the first one is quite, you might have seen it. We have, voilà, un chat assez rond, quite a plump cat there, and at the top it says, quand on me demande de choisir entre l'amour et la nourriture, je ne réponds pas. Je ne réponds pas, parce que je mange. Okay, so what it says there is, quand on me demande, so that means when they ask me, or when people ask me. Let's go down here and have a look. We'll zoom in. Quand, that means when. On me demande. Demander is to ask. On means people or one, others. So it's a subject pronoun there, and it's conjugated in the il, el form, okay? So when people ask me, me is the object pronoun which comes before the conjugated verb. When people ask me de choisir, to choose, demander de faire quelque chose, de choisir, choisir, to choose, entre, between, l'amour, so love. We have the article in front of this, L apostrophe, because it starts with a so you can go back to sleep tonight if you want. Oh, excuse you, good bed, that's probably better. Entre l'amour et la nourriture, that's food, that's a feminine noun, nourriture, l'amour is masculine. Je ne, je, that means I, ne réponds pas. Je ne réponds pas. That means I don't reply. Reply or answer. Answer, reply, respond, they're all the same thing really. Isn't it? Hello, darling. So when people ask me to choose between love and food, I don't reply. And then dot dot dot. Parce que je mange. Because I'm eating. I thought that's funny. So that's that one there. Quand on me demande de choisir entre l'amour et la nourriture, je ne réponds pas quand je mange. So we've got lots of verbs there. Lovely. Got lots of verbs there. We've got demander, choisir, répondre, répondre. So we've also got lire, to read, and then we've got sera, which comes from être, which means to be. Watch out, darling. Right, now we're going to go on to the next page where you'll find these last two. So these are quite, I think, quite funny. Right, so this one you have to see this picture. So I'll show you. I'll read it first. Quand, so that means when. J'annonce, that means to announce or to tell someone something. À ma valise, qu'on ira pas en vacances cette année. I think that's got a, yeah, we haven't got an N here. On n'ira pas. So that should have technically an N apostrophe here to make it ne and pas. But this is quite like informal. Hey, darling. So the N is missing before the conjugated verb here. Ira is the it's a very irregular verb, is that the aller. Aller. That means to go. That's the future tense. And it's I-R-A, ira, right? Oh, excuse you, Jenny, that's a second big verb. Hope you feel better now. Right. Quand j'annonce à ma valise qu'on ira pas, that should be n'ira pas, but they've dropped the N before ira because it's kind of informal, you know. En vacances cette année. That means when I tell or announce to my suitcase that we, on can also be used to mean we, are not going, n'ira pas, or will not go. En vacances, that means on holiday, cette année, this year. When I announce to my suitcase that we will not be going on holiday this year. Now, I've got to show you the picture of the suitcase because it's frowning, or it appears to be frowning. So let's show you the picture. Voilà. You see? La valise fait l'amour. So the funny thing about that is just the handle and the zip on the suitcase kind of look like a face that's frowning. So we've got the verb annoncer. Excuse me, darling. J'annonce, when I announce, à ma valise, to my valise, la valise, it's a feminine noun, qu'on n'ira pas, that we are not, or we will not go. En vacances, that just means on holiday. Cette année, this year. So année is feminine, and cette is the feminine demonstrative pronoun, which means this. Okay? C-E-T-T-E. There's also a similar one, which is set, and that comes in front of like a masculine noun that begins with a vowel, cet homme, and otherwise you might see ce, like ce garçon, this boy. Yeah, alright, darling. And then c'est in front of ces gens, something that means this, and these. Ces gens would be these people, for example. Now, the last one has a picture of 3 dogs and 1 cat. So I'll show you that here. You see, you probably can't see the actual words. So the first one says, je surveille. That means I survey, I watch, I look out. Je guide is the second one, that means I guide. Alright, darling. Je sauve is the third one. That means I save. And then the last one is the picture of the cat, which means je m'en fous. Je m'en fous, which means, hang on with me, I couldn't care less, that kind of thing. Je m'en fous. So I think that demonstrates the difference, doesn't it, between dogs who can do something purposeful and helpful, like surveying, guiding, like a guide dog, or saving someone, and then a cat who couldn't care less, really. Right, we've got a very wriggly little lady here, haven't we? I think what I'll do is I'll end it there, and I'll say thank you for watching. Sorry it's such a short video, normally they're quite long, but if you're interested in being a club member, do let me know. Otherwise, I will be sending out this handout, which has some activities and a link to the original posts on the Facebook page, which is J'aime le français. Okay, darling, do you want to say au revoir? Merci beaucoup, au revoir, et à la prochaine fois.